You didn't
Yeah,
drink
that
it.
made it better.
Oh, Sandy.
Wrong way.
You didn't drink it.
Probably,
this
probably
morning.
where I need to be.
Left of center.
Sandy, you just centered yourself.
Oh, good. Okay, it is 6 o'clock. Susan, would you lead us in the Ashrei on page 164, please?
Me? Okay. Ashrei Yoshvei Beitecha O Yahalucha Selah. Tila LeDavid Aramimcha Elohai HaMelech Baruch Shemcha Le'olam Va'ed. Gadol Adonai Mula Ma'od V'libdu Lo To'en Cheker. Dar Kavod Hodecha V'divrei Niflotecha Asicha. Zecher Rav Tuvcha Yabiu V'Sivkatacha Yeranenu. Tov Adonai Lakol V'Rachamav Al Kol Ma'asav. V'Vod Malchutecha Yomeru Gvuratacha Yedaberu. Malchutecha Malchut Kol Amim U'Mimshaltecha B'Chador V'Ador. Lecho Elecha Yisaberu V'Ata Noten Lahem Et Ochlam B'Ito. V'Adik Adonai B'Chol Drachav V'Chasid B'Chol Ma'asav. Zon Yirei Yaseh V'Et Shavatam Nishma V'Yoshiem. Hilat Adonai Yedaber Pi V'Varech Kol Basar Shem Kadsho Le'olam Va'ed.
אנחנו נברך יה מעתה ועד עולם, הללויה.
אנחנו נברך יה מעתה ועד עולם, hallelujah.
Rise, Chatzi Kaddish. Susan, please continue.
Yitgadal v'yikadash Shemnei Rabbah.
Amen.
Yamad yivrach Yerutei v'yamlich malchutei b'chayechon v'yamechon v'chayedecho Beit Yisrael v'agala v'zman kari v'yimru Amen.
Yehi
Yehi
Shmei
Rabbah mevorach v'olam yiparach Yiparach v'yishtabach v'yipar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalah shmei dekudisha v'chule eila min kol berchata v'shirata tishbachata v'nechamata damiran v'yama v'imeru. Amen.
Susan will continue to lead us and the Amidah. We begin on the inside back cover, the Siddur, returning to 168. Susan.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu Elohei Abraham Elohei Yitzchak Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor V'Hanara Elyon Gomel Chasotim Tovim V'Konei Hakol V'Zocher Chastei Avot U'Mevi Goel Livnei B'neihem L'ma'an Shemo B'Ahava Melech Ozer U'Mfoked U'Mashiach U'Magin Baruch atah Adonai Abraham U'Foked Sarah.
Amen. 168.
אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני מחיי מתים אתה רב להושיע מחכה חיים בחסד מחיי מתים ברחמים רבים סומך נופלים ורופא חולים ומתיר אסורים ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר מחמוך בעל גבורות ומגדל מלך מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיע ישוע ונאמנתה לחיות מתים. ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי המתים.
Page 170. קדש שמך בעולם כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמי מעון, ככתוב על יד מיך וקרא זה על זה ואמר.
נקדש שמך בעולם כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמי מרום, ככתוב על יד נביאך וקרא זה אל זה ואמר.
קדוש, 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 אדוני צבאות, מלך הארץ כבודו למתם ברוך.
קדוש, 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 אדוני צבאות, מלך הארץ כבודו למתם ברוך יאמרו.
ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו,
ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו, ובדברי קודשך כתוב לאמור.
ימלוך אדוני לעולם, אלוהי ציון, לדור ודור, הללויה.
ימלוך אדוני לעולם אלוהי ציון, לדור ודור, הללויה. לדור ודור נגיד גדלך, ונצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש. בשבחך אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש לעולם ועד, כי אל מלך גדול וקדוש אתה, ברוך אתה אדוני הקדוש.
אמן. מלכנו לתורתך. Anyone doing the way to תהיי מהתקר תשבח מגרת חלילה. וזרחם עלינו. שנתו לציון. ואת שמך באמת. ציין השלום. We continue with Kaddish Shalem on page 194. Susan, if you would, please.
Yitgadal v'yikadash shemei Rabbah.
Amen.
Amad yivrach yerutei v'yamlich malchutei v'chayechon v'yamechon v'chayedecho be'Yisrael b'hagala v'zman kariv v'imru amen.
Amen. Yehi shmei Rabba v'Rova.
V'olam olamei amaya yitbarach. Yitbarach v'yitabach v'yipa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shmei dekudesha. Yehu le'ela min kol berchata v'shirata tishbachata v'nechemata damiran v'yamavi imeru.
Amen.
Titkabal tzlatahon v'utahon Dilcho Yisrael kadamu v'handi v'shmaya v'imeru.
Amen.
Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imeru. Amen. Oh, say shalom v'mramav. Huya say shalom aleinu. V'al kol Yisrael. V'al kol yoshvei tevel. V'imru. Amen.
Aleinu 196. Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol latet
Yetzer bereshit shelo asanu k'gaye haratzot v'lo samanu mishpachot ha'adama shelo samchakenu kahem v'garolenu k'chol ha'anam
אנחנו קוראים
karim u'mishachavim u'matim לפני המלכים הקדוש ברוך
כי המלכות שלך היא עולם מתאים לו בכבוד.
ככתוב בתורתך, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, ונאמר, ואהבתו אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא, יהיה אדוני אחד, שמו ושמו
Susan, how many times have you led Mincha services?
At Chizuk Amuno?
Yes,
I don't know, maybe 3.
maybe 3. Okay, keep count. Let's make this number 3, and we'll just get better and better. We recall our loved ones who are written in our hearts and our souls and guide us in life. Whose Yortzeit is today, the 29th of Tammuz, Tuesday, July 21st of the year 2020. Following names are listed in our perpetual memorials at Chizuk Amuno: Herbert Davis, Anna Goldberg, Bessie Kramer, Leon Lebo, Eli Pateka, and we also recall Sam Goldsecker and Elijah Ungar of blessed memory. Yortzeit and Mourner's Kaddish, page 198. And Susan, would you lead us in the Kaddish?
Yitgadal v'yikadash shemei Rabbah.
Amen.
V'yamad yivrach yerutei v'yamlich malchutei. V'chayechon v'yamechon v'chayedecho be'Yisrael. V'agala v'zman kariv v'yimru amen.
Amen. Yehi shmei Rabba v'Rova, le'olam le'olam.
Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shmei dekudesha barechu
Bechu.
le'ela min kol berchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata damiran b'alma v'imru amen.
Amen.
Yehi shalom rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen.
Amen.
Oseh shalom v'mramav hu ya'aseh shalom Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yimeru. Amen.
Thank you, Susan. Please be seated. Tonight begins Rosh Chodesh Av, and on Rosh Chodesh we add certain items in the prayer. At the temple, we had additional offerings to God, and those were called the Musaf. And that's where we get the Musaf. We also recite the Hallel, which is a collection of psalms of joy and appreciation. Please turn to page 217. And let's take a look at one particular item that is added in the prayers for Rosh Chodesh. And we seldom get a chance to see what the text means. We read it in Hebrew. One thing that is unfortunate in the translation, in the Hebrew, the word zikaron appears 7 times at least. The English wipes away that beautiful literary tradition. So on page 217, in the middle of the page, that's indented and smaller font, and let's read that together, please. Our God and God of our ancestors, on this day of Rosh Chodesh, remember our ancestors and be gracious to us. Consider the people Israel standing before you, praying for the days of Messiah and for Jerusalem, your holy city. Grant us life, well-being, loving kindness, and peace. Bless us, Lord our God, with all that is good. Remember your promise of mercy and redemption. Be merciful to us and save us, for we place our hope in you, gracious and merciful God and King. Just to give you a sense, Ruth Ann, would you read the Hebrew on page 216, and we'll stop each time there is the word Zachor and Zikaron and Zichronenu. Page 216, the indented paragraph. Unmute yourself, Ruth Ann, please. Thank you. I need Ruth Ann to read that, please. Ruth Ann? Randy. Thank you. Go ahead.
You do it?
Let her do it. Why don't you do it? Read the Hebrew.
She's going to daven Arvit, please.
Okay, let her.
She's going to daven Arvit. I'm sorry. Ruth Ann? I'm going to have you daven Arvit. I just want to hear Ruth Ann read that one paragraph. That's all. Ruth Ann, please.
Eloheinu ve'Elohei avotenu ya'aleh v'ya'aveh v'ya'gia v'yira'eh v'yirateh v'yishama v'yipaked v'yizacher.
This is 1, right?
Zichronenu
2,
v'fikdonenu v'zichron
3,
avotenu v'zichron
4,
Mashiach ben David abdecha v'zichron
5,
Yerushalayim ir kodshecha v'zichron
6,
Ko amcha beit Yisrael lefanecha lifleita letova lechen ulechesed u'lerachamim lechayim u'leshalom b'yom Rosh HaChodesh hazeh Zachrenu
7,
Adonai Eloheinu bo letova ufekdenu bo livracha v'hoshienu bo lechayim uvidvar Yeshua v'rachamim chus b'chonenu v'rachem aleinu v'hoshienu ki elecha einenu ki el melech hanun v'rachim ata.
So you see in this paragraph, the word zachor, to remember, appears 7 times. In the English, that element is wiped out. And so it's important to be able to manage both elements together. I thank you, and I'm looking forward to hearing Randy Glassman lead us in Arvit services for Rosh Chodesh. Menachem Av haba aleinu l'tova. We rise, page 200. Randy, please.
V'hu yechater avon v'lo yashchit v'hirba lehoshiva po v'lo ya'ir kol chamato Adonai Hoshiach HaMelech Yaneinu v'yom koreinu Baruch et Adonai Hamvarach
Baruch
Adonai habarach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach le'olam va'ed Baruch et Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam El Chai V'Kayam Tamiyim Lo Chaleinu Le'olam Va'ed Baruch Atah Adonai
Shalom.
Hamari V'Aravim
Amen.
Amen.
Avat Olam Beit Yisrael Mechavi Avta Torah Mitzvot Chokim Mishpatim Matana V'Mata Alkein Adonai Elohim V'Shafenu Yavacha Al Tasimi Menu Le'olamim Baruch Atah Adonai
Shalom.
Ohev Amer Yisrael
Amen.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha B'chol levavcha u'b'cha nafshecha u'b'cha mi'odecha V'hayu havarim ha'eleh Asher anochi mitzavcha hayom al levavecha v'shinatam levanecha v'dibartam bam v'shivtecha b'beitecha uv'leptecha b'derech u'shopbecha uv'kemecha u'kshartam liot ayadecha v'hayu letotapot bein einecha u'chtaptam Amizuzot beitecha u'visharecha v'haya yishana.
Page 202 in the middle.
Ma'al yirbu yimechem b'mei b'nechem al ha'adam ha'asher nishba Adonai la'avertechem latet lahem ki mei hashamayim al ha'aretz. Vayomer Adonai el Moshe lemor daber el b'nei Yisrael v'yamata lahem v'yasu lahem tzitzit al kafei v'dehem v'doratam v'nachnu al tzitzit hakanaf b'til techelet v'haya lachem l'tzitzit v'ritem oto v'zchartem et kol mitzvot Adonai v'asitem otam v'lo ta'taru acharei levavchem v'yacharei anechem asher atem zokni achareihem l'ma'an tizkaru v'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'yitem kadoshim lelohechem. Ani Adonai Elohechem asher hotzeti echem eretz Mitzrayim liyot lachem lelohim. Ani Adonai Elohechem. Adonai Elohechem emet.
Horace, would you read for us in English in the middle of 205, please?
We affirm the truth that he is our God and that there is no other, that we are his people Israel. He redeemed us from the power of kings, delivered us from the hands of all tyrants. He brings judgment upon our oppressors, retribution upon all our mortal enemies. He performs wonders beyond understanding, marvels beyond all reckoning. He has maintained us among the living. He has not allowed our steps to falter. He guided us to triumph over mighty foes, exalted our strength over all enemies. He vindicated us with miracles before Pharaoh, with signs and wonders in the land of Egypt. In wrath he smote all of Egypt's firstborn, bringing his people to lasting freedom. He led his children to divided waters, and pursuers sank in the sea. When his children beheld his might, they sang in praise of him, gladly accepting his sovereignty. Moses and the people of Israel sang with great joy to the Lord.
U'malchuto b'ratzon kibilu aleihem. Moshe uvnei Yisrael lecha anu shira v'simcha rabba v'yamru cholam. Mi chamoch b'yehim Adonai. Mi chamoch b'nedar b'kodesh. Nora tehilot osek beleh. Malchutecha ra'u v'necha bokei hayam lifnei Moshe. Ze eli anu v'yamru. Adonai yimloch li'olam va'ed ונאמר כי ודע אדוני את יעקב, ולא יחזק ממנו, ברוך אתה אדוני לעם ישראל.
Amen. Moshe, page 207 at the top.
Help us, our Father, to lie down in peace and awaken us to life again, our King. Spread over us your shelter of peace. Guide us with your good counsel. Save us because of your mercy. Shield us from enemies and pestilence, from starvation, sword, and sorrow. Remove the evil forces that surround us. Shelter us in the shadow of your wings. You, O God, guard us and deliver us. You are a gracious and merciful King. Guard our coming and our going. Grant us life and peace now and always. Praise are you, Lord, eternal God of the people of Israel.
Thank you.
ושמור צאתנו ובאנו לחיים ושלום אתה ועד העולם, ברוך אתה אדוני. שומר עמו ישראל לעם.
Amen.
ברוך אדוני לעולם אמן ואמן. ברוך אדוני נשיאים של חיים ושלום. ברוך אדוני אשר עושה נפלאות לבדו. כי המלכות שלך היא, ועמיה תמלוך בכבוד, כי אין לנו מלך אלא אתה, ברוך אתה אדוני.
Oshimo.
המלך בכבודו תמיד ימלוך עלינו לעולם ועד ויעקב מעשיו.
Amen. We rise, Chatzi Kaddish.
יסגדה ויסגדה שמי רבה,
Amen.
ויעמד דברה קראתי, וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון ובימיכון, חיי דכל בית ישראל, בעגלה בזמן קוראים ויאמרו,
Amen.
יהי
Yes,
שמי רבה מבורך, לעולם ליומי הלילה, יתברך, יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומן ויתנשא, ויזדר ויתעלה ויתעלה שמי דקודשה, ברכו לעילה מן כל בחטא, בשירתה תשבחתה, ונחמתה דמירה בימה ויאמרו, Amen.
Amen. Silent Amidah, pages 210 through 220. Please remember on page 216 or 17, Ya'aleh ve'yavo for Rosh Chodesh Menachem Av. Ya'aleh ve'yavo. Ready, Randy? Page 222, Kadisholem.
Yiskadav Yiskada Sheme Rabba.
Amen.
Yamati Barakirite, Yamlik Machute, Bechayechon of Yamechon of Chaye, Tekobe Yisrael, Baagala Visman Karim Vimru.
Amen.
Yeheshme Rabba Mibarach, Leolam Leomea Maya, Yitbarach, Yitbarach, Yishtabach, Yitbaar, Yitraman, Vitnase, Visadar, Vidale, Vidalo, Sheme, Tekudisha, Rechu, Leila Minko Bechata, Beshirata, Tushbachata, Benechamata, Demiram Biama, Vimru. Amen. Kabal, Salot Hon, Vuhon, Decho Yisrael, Kadama Vuhon, Divashamaya Vimru. Amen. Yehe Shlama Rabba Mim Shamaya, Bachaim Aleinu Vial Ko Yisrael Vimru. Amen. Ose Shalom Ben Ramav, Huya Ase Shalom, Aleinu Vial Ko Yisrael Vimru. Amen. Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol l'tezkedu l'litzir bereshit shelo asanu kegoye haratzot velo samanu kimishbachot hadama shelo samchalkenu kohem v'yor aleinu korim anachnu korim v'mishtachavim umodim Lifnei Malachei Hamlochim Akadosh Baruch Hu Shem Teshamayim. Kakatu b'toratecha Adonai yimloch li'olam va'ed v'ne'ema v'haya Adonai l'melech al kol haaretz bayom hahu yeh Adonai echad u'shemo echad.
We recall our loved ones who are inscribed in our hearts this first of Av, Rosh Chodesh Av, Wednesday, July 22nd, 2020. The following names are listed in our perpetual memorials at Chizuk Amuno: Howard Bloom, David Bookoff, Charles Brenner, Marcy Glazer Crosby, Tessie Gerber, Jack Kirsch, Fanny Coker, Bertha Levy, Amos Myers, Fanny Schneeberg, Mitzi Schwartz. Jeffrey, anybody else? No. Randy, would you please lead us in Mourner's Kaddish, page 226.
Yiskadal v'yiskada Shemei Rabbah.
Amen.
V'yamad dibarak kirite v'yamlich machute v'chayechon v'yamechon v'chaye dekol be'Yisrael v'agala v'zman karim v'yimru. Amen.
Amen.
Yehi Shmei Rabba Mibarach Nigalam Liyamei Amaya Yitbarak Yishtabach V'Yitpa'ar V'Yitraman V'Yitnaseh V'Yitadar V'Yitalev V'Yitalal Shemei Dekudisha Brecha Le'ela Minko Bechata B'Shirata Tush B'Chata V'Nechamata Damimram V'Yama V'Yimru. Amen.
Amen.
Yehi Shlama Rabba Mim Shemaya V'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yimru. Amen.
Amen.
Oseh shalom ben Ramav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yimru. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Randy Glassman. Brilliantly done. And thank you for leading us on this Rosh Chodesh. It's the happiest day is this day in the month. We're told Meshenichnas Rosh Chodesh Av, mema'atin b'simcha. We are to have a sense of seriousness regarding the events of this month. Most of us here, it's not hard to do because we come to remember to gesund.
Thank you.
If you get a chance, read about Av, read about the temple, read about the Roman Empire, read about the zealots at Masada in Jerusalem. In any case, this we know for sure, that because we mourned for 2,000 years, we now have a state of Israel and a thriving city of Jerusalem. Tomorrow morning at 7:30, hopefully we will hear Hallel, Shacharit, Torah reading perhaps, and Musaf. And please be safe, please be careful, and on happy occasions. Thank you.
Laila Tov, thank you.
Laila Tov, Laila Tov. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.